Venting, questioning, building community, the angry frog starts now. If you've been reading the news and thinking, haven't I seen this story before? You're not crazy. You have. Not in a newspaper, but in a book. Take The Handmaid's Tale by Margaret Atwood. What's happening in the U.S. right now? Straight out of Gilead. Fake Christians in Washington hiding behind faith to control, silence, and punish anyone who doesn't look or live like them. We've got a man claiming to speak for God, selling Bibles to fund his criminal defense, and he can't even pronounce the books of the Bible. 2 Corinthians? That's not scripture. That's the setup to a bar joke in the Holy Land. There's a haunting moment in the show. Offred sees 3 men hanged from a bridge, a priest, a doctor, a gay man. She says, I've heard this joke before, but this isn't the punchline. It's chilling, because today, it feels like life is imitating that art. People are being oppressed, imprisoned, and deported for crimes as simple as speaking out. A Columbia student, deported for supporting Palestinians. A father in Baltimore, rounded up in an ICE raid, even though he was legally here, and dumped into a supermax in El Salvador. His rights vanished. No protection from the U.S. government. The very people we elect to uphold the Constitution vanished. Yet on January 6th, the First Amendment was used as a shield for sedition. Trump incited a mob to storm the Capitol, and people called it free speech. And speaking of The Handmaid's Tale, remember when Trump nominated Amy Coney Barrett to the Supreme Court? There were real headlines tying her church to the very organizations that inspired Atwood to write the damn book. Meanwhile, our rights are unraveling. The LGBTQ+ community is being pushed back into the shadows. Love is becoming illegal. Women's bodies are now battlegrounds. In some states, doctors are afraid to save a woman's life during a failed pregnancy because doing so could land them in prison. We're not moving forward. We're reversing. It reminds me of something Pastor Martin Niemöller once said. First they came for the communists, and I did not speak out, because I was not a communist. Then they came for the socialists, and I did not speak out, because I was not a socialist. Then they came for the trade unionists, and I did not speak out, because I was not a trade unionist. Then they came for the Jews, and I did not speak out, because I was not a Jew. Then they came for me, and there was no one left to speak for me. Today, replace communists with gay people. Replace socialists with undocumented immigrants. Replace trade unionists with women. It's the same story, different cast. Globally, it's a different book entirely, Revelation. Israel is at war. Persia, today's Iran, is in the mix. Russia, the Gog and Magog of prophecy, is invading its neighbors. Sometimes I wonder, is the Antichrist just waiting for the curtain to rise? Yeah, I've prayed for the rapture. I've wanted the exit. Because honestly, the world feels upside down and it's getting harder to hold on to hope. But then I think about the people I love, who haven't met Jesus yet. If the rapture came tonight, they'd be left behind. How can I enjoy heaven with that weight in my heart? We're supposed to care about saving everyone, but most days, we don't even pray for people we disagree with. I'm sick of Christians acting like being gay is the worst sin, as if the real enemy is the LGBTQ+ community and not Satan himself. Maybe we're just too overwhelmed, too distracted. But shouldn't we care about our fellow believers too? What about the family in our church whose kid walked away from the faith? Don't they deserve more time, more grace? Maybe it's not about the rapture being delayed. Maybe it's about us doing something with the time we still have. After all, every generation thought their time was the end times. But this mess isn't going to fix itself, and I don't want to be the generation that just waited for Jesus while the world burned. These are the thoughts I wrestle with. The world's a mess. It's complicated, it's broken, but it's ours to deal with. And I can't just walk away, because if I do, the people I care about suffer. So this is the world I've been given. What about you? Do the headlines make you want to scream? Do you pray for escape? but worry who you'd leave behind? You're not alone. You're not powerless. You're not crazy. You're angry. You're awake. You're one of the frogs. See you in the next one.